We just clocked out. A lot of things were changed and fixed today. So wherever I've been the past 3 days, I just forgot to record. Sunday doesn't count. Saturday I was just didn't record, and Monday, yeah, I didn't record. So today is like day 259. Or day, yeah, it should be 259. We need to reevaluate things. One of the things I learned is that Loki, even internal builds in themselves are projects, and I should treat them as proper projects. With that being said, I haven't been doing that, and I haven't probably been setting out what are the expectations of the tool, of any internal builds that I'm making, timelines and actual costs. I've done that, and realistically speaking, this my own outbound system, it's there. It needs fixing, a lot of fixing. It works, but it's not good. So to get it to the good state is gonna take, I'd say, 8 weeks. 8 weeks if I'm working at a good pace. It's the 8 weeks have already begun, and part of that 8 weeks was also realizing that a lot of the assets and the funnel that I was proposing, wanted to use earlier, wouldn't work. I can't deliver it because one of the assets can't go into development until my outbound system goes into development, because it's higher priority. And so I had to sort of strip down the funnel to email native, cold outreach and qualification all within the email channel. And I'm repurposing the strategy session as it's free, and it's now just repositioned around getting the most out of, just more of mapping out automation opportunities and readiness, and also helping out with AI usage in their outbound SOPs. So there's value in it, and there's also, it's a qualifier step for me. Obviously, the goal now is to run these campaigns slowly but surely. First thing I need to do is fix my lead sourcing, tighten it up so that I'm getting qualified, contactable leads, and then I need to like fix up my lead enrichment, but not the system, but the whole workflow in general. So then I can just run the workflow myself manually while I'm building the automation for the workflow. So then I can actually start having sending volume. I built an in-house little shoddy bootstrapped warm-up tool. So it's on NAN. My three inboxes are sending at random intervals twice a day. A lot of messages, by the way. So one to each of my business company mailboxes, and one to my three personal, not personal, I guess, yeah, I guess they're all personal and work emails, and a couple to these other test emails, which all my days I forgot to respond with. And then the whole idea is just it sends the emails. All I have to do is just go to my inboxes and just do the auto reply options. Just those suggested options. Just auto reply saves me like more than half the time, really, and I can just do it at any time because I don't have to write any emails at all ever. So a lot of time is saved with that tool. It's very shit, but it does the job. And with the outbound, yeah. So that's the whole play. The whole goal of all the campaigns is just reply rate, get the reply rate up, and then it should be good. I should be getting good reply rates with, now I don't have to pitch direct offers. And then obviously I'm gonna be tracking the drop off from email one, the outreach email of like the first touch email, and then maybe it's gonna be like two more emails before I send a link to the strategy session, where that's gonna now serve as my key lead acquisition. It's free, and obviously I am gonna have to do a bit of pre-qualifying before I send that link out, because I don't want bad quality leads to enter the system. Because at the end of the day, the strategy session itself, the whole delivery of it does take effort on my part. I have to do, a bit of preparation before each one, so it's increased overhead on my part. So obviously, I'm going to use it to my advantage of qualifying people through it, and it's a lot more straightforward. The funnel, a lot more direct. The the velocity is a lot faster, and it's outbound focused because I have no inbound channel, and it's okay. I have no plans in the next even 6 months to have any inbound volume from even LinkedIn or marketing and stuff like that. It's just gonna be pure outbound, because all of my effort is mostly valuable in optimizing the outbound system. While I'm building this and operating, the whole cold emails and stuff like that, the actual business side of things, I still need to go out there to networking events, meet people, potentially make connections, potentially land a client through there, and also just yeah, run try to find projects that are unrelated to my main offer, just to stay afloat and afford a lot of things. I can afford things still. I still got a bit of money left, but you know, it's getting tight, and having an expanded portfolio plus some money doesn't hurt. It just yeah. But we need the sorry we need so yeah, it'll be like basically my day is split into three ways. Obviously, the morning is just the revenue work, just and then the second part is any client projects I might have on. Hopefully, I get to that part. And then the third was like after hours, I need to develop my internal systems. So yeah, today we went on a run. We First time in a while I've been running at a fast pace like that. So if we were doing 5-10 kilometer for just 2.5. My legs haven't fully recovered, like the muscles haven't fully recovered, so I couldn't actually push that hard. But it was great to finally be at that pace again. And I was like from 9 in the morning till now is how long I've been grinding. Obviously, it's not been like straight on, but you know, it's currently like 1 a.m. So from 9 till 1 a.m. Yeah, I don't feel bad because I don't. I haven't had really much intense work, but a lot of decisions made, a lot of thinking today. That's probably why I was able to just survive for so long, because it's not been that intense. It's just been a lot, and I've had to do a lot of thinking and decision making. That being said, it's 9 minutes, and yeah, I'm hype. Lately, I've been not been at my best. My focus has been shit lately. It's been better today, and it's just because my dopamine receptors are fried, and so I'm working on it. I've blocked YouTube. I've time limited YouTube pretty well. I've got like three sort of blocks or limits on it. So then, it does take a lot of effort for me to unblock it. Instagram too. Those are the main culprits, and so far it's been good. I don't scroll. Music as well. I've actually not been listening to music much at all today, and it's helped a lot. I've been listening to like literally, if it's music, it's gonna be like no vocals, just really instrumental and really quiet, like so quiet I can barely hear it. Just overall, I'm trying to reduce my stimulus so I could actually focus. Because I've noticed that when I'm like so stimulated from music and all that stuff, I can't think. I can't really picture clearly what's ahead of me because my brain just doesn't have room to think. So that's what I've been working on, reducing that stimulus and overall just becoming less dopamine hungry. Uh, yeah, I mean today's probably been like the least stimulating day ever. I I have such a lack of stimulus. I go into VLR forums and I actually read what people post. I don't comment, but I read what people post. It's so boring, but like it's stimulation and it's such low stimulation that I get bored of it so quickly that going switching back to my work is a lot easier than if I were doing watching YouTube for stimulations. Even if it's long form YouTube, it's like that's a visual, you know. Yeah. So it's a lot better. I think this is the approach to take, and long term will be better. It's like, oh, you don't even have social media or anything anymore. It's like, doesn't matter, bro. I don't even talk to anybody on social media. And honestly, social media is so overrated. This, what can I say? You just don't need it, bro. Yeah, is it a lot more likely I won't meet as many people? Potentially, but I've got LinkedIn. Um, yeah, more on that later. Peace.